2.49 ROAS.
If your morning's anything like mine, every minute counts.
I just can't believe that we're living in this era. This is gonna blow your mind. So we've all seen how insanely realistic these Sora AI videos are, right? Like, dude, I literally thought that was Jake Paul. But forget that, I'm seeing dropshippers scale meta ads with UGC videos they created with Sora 2. No real humans. But unlike your favorite YouTuber, I put my money where my mouth is. I tested this with a random product and I got insane results. The best part is, anyone in the world can use this, even if you don't have access to Sora 2 right now. I'm gonna show you exactly how I did this and the results I got. So let's jump in. So first things first, get your product. I have this portable iron steam that I'm selling. It's really cool. It's going viral on TikTok, but we just need a standalone image of the product. So this image right here in front of me is good. You can get it off Amazon if you find it on Amazon, AliExpress, or from your supplier directly. Just any image that really, highlights the product, right? Because we're gonna feed this to the AI to help us. Once you have that, save it to your desktop, and then we'll carry on to the next step. All right, product's locked in, but this next part is where most of you waste hours trying to get right, which is the script and the prompts for Sora. You won't believe how quickly I get this done with AI. When it comes to getting Sora 2 to create a video like that, you need to give it a great prompt. And to make a great prompt, we need a good script. And to create a good script and prompt, we need to use AI. My favorite AI tool when it comes to copywriting and creativity is Claude. So the first thing we do is we give it a product image, right? And then we give it context on what it is that we're selling. So in this case, give it a lot of context, give it details from the Amazon listing. And then I said, don't create anything yet, just let me know your thoughts. Lets me know its thoughts, it has a lot of context. And then I actually give it a crash course on ad creative. This is my Ad Creative 101, which is a crash course that I actually learned a lot from, and it follows the same principles that I use in my day-to-day with my e-commerce businesses and everything that I do when it comes to ad creative for social media, right? And I'll link that for you guys below. AI is smarter than all of us, but you need to specify what framework it should be following, like what mentality it needs to follow when it comes to ad creative, because ad creative for physical products is different when it comes to ad creative for digital products or services. So I say for Sora 2, we're using the arcads.ai platform. This is a platform where anybody in the world can use Sora 2. And it's very important to not give me a word salad prompt. I just give it some details there. You can, pause and look at it. But essentially, we're gonna start by creating 3 concepts, which is 3 scripts. And I attached a guide on ad creative and what makes a good ad creative. This guide can really help you. Each concept is essentially like, who are we targeting? Who are we speaking to? One concept could be we're speaking to people that are business travelers that don't have time or to be able to iron and deal with all that. And they just need like a portable, simple solution, right? This could really speak to that kind of avatar. I like to go step by step. I'm like, first, let's start with the first concept. So the first concept, I actually came up with a really good script here. So I used to show up to meetings looking like I slept in my clothes because hotel irons are disgusting and I'm not lugging around a full-size iron. This thing heats up in 15 seconds, fits in my carry-on, and I can steam while hanging my shirt. No wrinkles, no stress. Travel smarter, link in bio. This is actually pretty good. I'd actually use the hook, agitate, solution script strategy here. So, and then it gives me a Sora 2 prompt to use, and then it actually tells me like why it works, gives you context there. Maybe that's something you can learn from. Then the other one that I really liked was this one. If your morning is anything like mine, every minute counts. This shirt came out of my suitcase a little sad, but watch this. I just hold the steamer upright and let the steam do the work. No ironing board needed. This is actually my favorite one. It gave me some scene ideas where I can mix in an unboxing scene, some other stuff right here, like before, after results, etc. And then this concept was pretty cool as well. The busy parent, getting 3 kids ready for school and myself ready for work. Ironing is not happening, but showing up looking like a mess is not an option either. I needed something that actually fits into my chaos. Now, right off the bat, I would say like the hook definitely needs work, but this is a good concept. So I would actually like rework on this concept right here, the busy parent, right? Now this one actually made me laugh. The last minute date, it's kind of like storytelling, right? You can really connect emotionally with the viewer, and that's really your goal, right? You want to connect emotionally with people on social media, because remember, they're not on social media to buy products, they're on social media to get entertained and to feel something. So you want to make them feel something. This is relatable to some people right here. He just texted, drinks in 30 minutes. My favorite dress looks like it's been balled up in my closet for weeks. I don't have time to iron, and honestly, honestly, I don't even know where my iron is. This is a good concept. Like this, you can do a lot with this. Now, that's the key, right? Like AI can do a lot of the heavy lifting for you, and then you wanna make sure you understand what it's giving you, and then you can adjust it and make it better yourself. So all in all, this is the final script that I ended up going with, which essentially was the video you saw earlier. By the way, real quick, before I continue here, a lot of you guys have been asking me who I use for dropshipping suppliers, because unfortunately, a lot of you guys have been getting burned. Suppliers not shipping orders, suppliers overcharging you. I don't know who you guys are using. Some people are using AliExpress still, but if you're still using AliExpress, you're behind in 2025 because AliExpress is full of suppliers that don't ship and/or they jack up prices like crazy. We're talking like double the price sometimes of what you get with a private dropshipping agent. And that's where Team Drop comes in. I've been working with these guys for more than 4 years now. I've sold over 200,000 units with them. Super reliable, great English, there's no language barriers. They work directly with the factories. They get you the best prices and the best shipping methods. I also get custom discounted pricing with them if you use the link in the description below. So make sure to use Team Drop, do not use AliExpress. Okay, these scripts and prompts worked out perfectly, but this next step is where we actually bring this video to life. This is gonna blow your mind. Now for the fun and exciting part, right? So we took the concept, the script, the prompt that we made in Claude. I put it into this document. Now, this is the script, the scene by scene breakdown that it gave us. But then the prompt was actually this, right? So the scene, action, tone, it did a pretty good job here. So this is what you do here in arcads. So you create a new project, and then here it's very important that you choose videos and then you choose Sora 2 Pro, right? So we put the prompt in 9:16, 12 seconds, 1080p, and very important that you put a reference image of your product, right? Because it's literally gonna insert that product into the video. I still can't believe that it comes up with this. Here's the first part of it, which is scene number 1.
If your morning's anything like mine, every minute counts. This shirt came out of my suitcase a little sad, but watch this. I just hold the steamer upright.
Look how realistic she looks. Most people would look at this woman and think she's a real woman. The lip syncing, everything, my mind is blown, genuinely. Like, this is crazy, man. Like, I just can't believe that we're living in this era. I feel like I'm in a simulation, man. The one thing I wanna say is that the product doesn't look exactly the same as what it's supposed to look like. But I mean, most of the time, little things like that are not a big deal. I mean, unless it's like, you know, a shirt or clothing or something that you need to show the exact way it looks. This video is gonna do a good job at getting people to click, and then our landing page is going to actually sell the sale. This is the first scene, but then I wanted to take it a step further and add some B-roll, do an additional scene, and really just make it a complete ad, right? So the idea is, scene 1 is if your morning is anything like mine, every minute counts. This shirt came out of my suitcase a little sad, but watch this. I just hold the steamer upright and let the steam do the work. No ironing board needed. And this is like a relatable situation. So, and then unboxing, and then the final scene is I needed this yesterday, from wrinkled mess to boardroom ready in under a minute. Click the link below to get a special deal. Here's the unboxing scene. Now, it didn't come out perfect. That looks more like the product, but this right here, I don't know what's going on. So the way you gotta look at this, right, is you don't have to use all the footage. And I'm gonna show you afterwards how we cut this all up and make it look like a great ad. But the idea is that we can take parts of this, mix it in as B-roll into the final video. And then the final part, which is scene 3 here.
I needed this yesterday. From wrinkled mess to boardroom ready in under a minute. Click the link below to get a special deal.
The fact that she's moving and kind of like moving her lips on both sides is a bit weird, but this will probably like hold people's attention, I would say. Now, the final ad that was actually put together ended up looking great. By the way, for the unboxing video, it's literally choosing unboxing POV, and essentially what you do is you just drag and drop image of the product, so just a placeholder image of the product, and then we choose a template of where we want the unboxing to happen. So I chose this template right here, where it was being unboxed on the marble, you know, countertop, right? And then you just click generate. So it doesn't even need a prompt or anything, which is cool. But, you know, it might take a few takes for you. Now, I wish there was time to go over all the features that Arcads offers, but there's just so many, so much value. Like the amount of actors that there are on the platform that you can utilize. This is excluding Sora. So Sora is actually writing a prompt, and then Sora does all the heavy lifting for you. And that's why I prioritized Sora for this video. But you can actually do a lot more manual stuff, you know, selecting a custom actor here and going scene by scene. Even though you're maxed at 12 seconds, you can do multiple scenes with Sora, right? So like the way that I actually generated this separate video was I clicked remix here, I remixed this one, and then it allowed me to remix. So essentially add a prompt for, there you go, remixing video, and then describe how to modify this video, which is essentially just creating a new video, but you're prompting it to create a new scene. So that is really cool. I'm super excited, honestly, to make more ads out of this.
All right, so technically we got the video done, but don't get too excited yet because we still have to make a few adjustments to make the video perfect for Facebook and Instagram. Now, this is the most important part. You don't want to skip this.
So guys, the beauty about this is you can use tools like CapCut, which are free, and become a professional editor because there's very little that you need to do. So we have 3 clips here that we need to polish up and play around with to create a great final video. So this took me less than 5 minutes. We have the first scene here, which was basically all good. I just cut out maybe a slight pause at the beginning. At the end, there was a slight pause. So I just removed those silences just to make it like flow into the next scene better. And then when it comes to the unboxing scene, right, I actually cut up the parts of it that I felt looked weird or, you know, were just prolonged. Because mind you, like this whole unboxing video was 15 seconds. We did not need a 15-second. Like you can see here, like it's just like really long and it just looks a bit strange. So the beauty is that there's content in it that can be taken. So all you have to do is just like when you put the clip in here, you can just use this split feature and then split and then delete any clips you don't want. And then we have that final scene and I cut any silences there as well. So this was a very easy video to edit. And then we ended up with a 20-second duration, which is great because this script was meant to be a shorter script. It wasn't meant to be, you know, very explanatory, just very straightforward, calling out a specific audience and then mentioning the value of the product, how it personally helped her, and adding a couple scenes in between. Now let's look at the final video piece together.
If your morning's anything like mine, every minute counts. This shirt came out of my suitcase a little sad, but watch this. I just hold the steamer upright and let the steam do the work. No ironing board needed. One slow swipe, wrinkles gone. I needed this yesterday. From wrinkled mess to boardroom ready in under a minute. Click the link below to get a special deal.
So keep in mind, I added captions, and with CapCut, you can add auto captions, right? And I just literally didn't change anything there. Right here, one thing that's great with CapCut is you can extract the audio from the clip. I actually extracted the audio from this clip and I combined it with the unboxing clips. So you probably noticed that, right? Like right here.
I needed this yesterday. From wrinkled mess to boardroom ready in under a minute. Click the link below to get a special deal.
So then I had a final video ready to go. And then I made a couple others with just a different hook. And that's what I ended up testing, was just the same video and just different hooks.
So now the question is, did this AI video actually get me sales? Let's jump into the ads manager and take a look.
All right, the moment you've all been waiting for. These results were impressive. Like, this is gonna make you think that AI ads are the future and it's gonna replace all humans, because this was impressive. We ran this for 3 days, okay, $100 per day in budget. The CTR is over 2%, which is really high, right? Anything above 2% I consider really high. CPM is definitely more than I, expected it to be, but then again, it's Q4 right now, and like when you're running ads in Q4, close to Black Friday, I mean, it's a very competitive period, so the bids are a lot more expensive. We had 26 add to carts, we had 19 checkouts, we had 11 purchases. That gave us a $26 cost per purchase, $288 spent, $718 made in sales, 2.49 ROAS. 2.49 ROAS is a 25% net profit for this product. So this is profitable, and it's just making me really excited about this product right now, because I imagine if I can get my team to help me right now, make some more ads, this is some crazy 10K a day result right here, right? But this is proof that it works. And if I can get my team to help me actually create more ads, because I'm so busy with all my other work that's going on, then I might have to continue this product and do a 7-day challenge video for you guys. Give me a comment below if that would be interesting for you, if you guys would be interested in seeing that video. Arcads is truly an impressive platform. If you want to give it a try, you can use the link in the description below.
But guys, I gotta keep it real with you. You can have the best AI videos in the world, but if you don't know how to launch meta ads properly in 2025 going into 2026, then you are cooked. Now, luckily, I made a full tutorial on that. Just click right here and I'll catch you in the next one.